So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium and I've been hit by it too.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Real chance!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Tchouaméni does well to get it back. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, easy pickings there. That has not gone well. And it's Alaba. Oh, super! Mbappe! Oh, it's hit the post! Kerkez with the clearance. Camavinga gets across to intercept that. Now he's got space here. Well, that's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, with this guy, Peter, Antonio Rudiger, you've got to think...
Chance! It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. Williams. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Mbappe. Alaba. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled.
And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here. Foot in. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Jones. Nicely shaped ball. Well, there's the clearance. The message is clear, none shall pass. Looking to play him in. And he can clear it away. Liverpool have got it back and they'll have another go. Gravenberg. Camavinga. Jones stood up well to him there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tries to play it through. Dealt with nicely by the defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. Alaba, probing pass. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he is going into that little black book. The most accurate pass. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kerkez.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Mbappe. Tchouaméni. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gakpo. Searching pass he's played there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Madrid 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Great vision.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, important interception. He can get that clear. Rudiger. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that's gone loose. Here, and the shot! Ekitike. Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Crosses it in. And that has been cleared. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And now they can clear their lines. Ah, he's given it away. And he's managed to get free. Face to face with the keeper. He's gone for goal! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Nicely weighted ball. And that could set him on his way. And that is as far as they're going to go. Squeeze it through. And that's another good win of the ball. Belling. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, some tackle that. 60 minutes played. Vinicius Junior. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. No, that's been intercepted. Gravenberg. And here's Isak. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the big chance! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Liverpool give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Rudiger, that's an imaginative pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Mbappe. Ekitike. Bellingham calmly anticipates. Eder Militao. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Threads one in. And it's Bellingham. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now there's a... goes for a shot! It's in! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now this could be a chance. Now it's Bellingham.
Might want to be careful there.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Van Dijk has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. Now he's got space here. And it's Bellingham. Mbappe is onto this. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ball swung in. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same. And a chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Camavinga. Alaba. Great vision. Well, played right into his path. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Alaba. Now it's Mbappe. Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Now it's Isak. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alaba. Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass. Threads one in. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And he's going to have his name taken. Bellingham. In towards the back stick. Oh, smashing header! Williams with the clearance.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Liverpool have a free kick. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Alexander-Arnold. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Gravenberg. Jones. Ekitike. Now Gakpo. Played into space. Tchouaméni makes the interception. Defending was strong and firm. Alaba. Now it's Mbappe. Alaba. Good purposeful running this.
Oh, great feat that.
Delivers the ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Alexander-Arnold. Gets his head on it! Oh, that is a great stop! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bellingham is offering a wry smile there.
And he's taking no chances there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ekitike. Gakpo. Gakpo goes on a run down the left wing. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's made its way to him. Delivered in. Cleared without complication. And he can clear it away. What a throw in. And that's definitely not his best. And that has left him in a heap. He's beaten the last man. Real chance! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Alaba. Bellingham. Now it's Bellingham. That has ended up in no man's land. Van Dijk. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Alaba looking to get on the end of this. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's a throw-in.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Jones gets a foot in here. Gakpo. Now it's Isak. Chance here to counter. No, he's not getting his way this time. That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. Do hope it's nothing serious. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but... And that's it! So many thanks to Jim Beglin, that's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden acceder a toda la información relacionada con nuestro equipo en nuestra página web oficial.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices
Hoy
flowing.
se enfrentan.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'm just so pleased that Andy Robertson here is finally getting the plaudits he deserves. When you consider the journey he's had from the lower tiers in Scottish football, he's become a real success story of hard graft and hunger, and you can really see that in his no-nonsense style. He's won with a very steely, determined streak.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And he shoots! It's there!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Mbappe! Bradley gets it away and reclaimed it in a trice. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Now, can they get him away? So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. And here's Vinicius Junior. Szoboszlai. Ekitike.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Tries to pass it through.
He's in space and looking for options.
Bellingham hangs one in.
Van Dijk can get it clear.
Caresses it through. Brilliantly cut out. Big chance!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
The ball goes in.
Up he goes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Madrid are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. He's in a great position here.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Now that is a hefty challenge. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
And here's Vinicius Junior.
Mbappe!
Now, who's going to be first to this?
And they've got rid.
Bellingham.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
And it's Bellingham. Mbappe is onto this. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's shifting through the gears here.
Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
And he welcomes it in. Bradley spots it and intercepts. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Van Dijk. Konate. And it's Bradley. Gravenberg. And here's Mohamed Salah. Driving forward. He has a look up. Tries to get it clear. And that has been cleared. Great vision. Gakpo. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, what has happened here? He has found the way through. Oh, he's got a side of goal. He's had a shot! And that has fair fizzed.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Nicely intercepted. And the first 45 minutes are up. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. There's the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice interception, well timed. Eder Militao gets good distance on it. Mohamed Salah. Danger averted for now. And that's gone loose. Mbappe. Spread it left. Played back in. Can he finish? Sticks it away! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And he's in on goal, and he's onside, and the finish! They've scored! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Camavinga, Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. Rudiger. Time and again they are repelled.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Madrid finding their passes. Oh, important interception. And here's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. With Rudiger. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Gakpo. Nicely weighted ball. Gravenberch. He's picked his way through. Serves up across.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's through here. Bradley makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And it's Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Gets a good foot in there. And it's played forward.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's made its way to him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, easy pickings there. Ekitike.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out of play for a throw. McAllister. Looking for a runner. Oh, delightful ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And that's a good ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Rudiger. And he cuts out the supply. And that has left him in a heap. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Mbappe collecting the match ball, and it is his. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well read, nice interception.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. Mbappe. That's good running with the ball.
Looking to play him in.
Oh, he had to make that,
And the finish! And he's had it nicked away.
and no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
And it's Rudiger. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, with this
Chance! He's delivered all right! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
He's not got that quite right.
Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, great feat, that.
Now it's Gakpo.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that has been clubbed away.
Taken back almost at once.
Madrid are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Gravenberg. Liverpool finding their passes.
Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that.
Alaba. Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Jones.
Stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And he plays one through.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Howson.
He's in plenty of space here. And it's hoisted clear.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Isak is having a shot! Really well taken goal. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality.
Oh, what has happened here?
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Bellingham! Oh, taken with style! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. And he's quick to snatch it back. And he can clear it away. Camavinga. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Jones. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Gakpo. Mbappe. Madrid heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He's a sharp little ball here. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Tchouaméni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and the through ball. Chance! He's scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now there's a fine ball. Jones has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought it started.
And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. That gets things going for the second half. Gomez. And it's Gravenberch. Konate. Now Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's away. Gakpo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, that big chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Isak is onto this. They want to be quick to recover this. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bellingham on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
I think it'll mean a huge amount to him. The way he's been playing, I fully expect him to turn his 2 goals into 3. His appetite has been brilliant, and he totally merits a third.
He looks a really hungry player right now. Konate. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gravenberch. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Great vision. Big chance! One-on-one! Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. The chance to pull further clear. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So now the difference is 3. Gakpo. Now it's Isak. Eder Militao clears. Van Dijk. Gomez. Oh, they could be caught out here. Goes for a shot! And it's there! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Now it's Vinicius Junior, and it's made its way to him. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here. Alisson, in the context of the game, he must save it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vinicius Junior, that ball looks a good one. He is through here. Picked out brilliantly. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's loose, and there's a race for great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Opts to play it back. Back when it goes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No foul, says the referee. Howson. Tchouaméni. Now Howson.
Habrá 3 minutos
That has
de
been
descuento.
slung wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Gakpo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Tchouaméni. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And we're done. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Mbappe, happy to bask in the accolades from all around the stage. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a...
Valverde! There it is!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So, a breakthrough already.
And here's Gakpo.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
He can get that clear.
Isak. Gravenberg. Endo. And he was quick to react.
Chance for a shot! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about...
Oh, what a climb! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
I guess
30.
this was unexpected, a change so early in the game.
El dorsal 22.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Foot in.
Can he get it through? He's a sharp little ball here.
He's having a shot! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, as options go, that was a superb choice. It's over and in. Job done.
Real chance! Oh, taken with style. Into the lead once more.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Madrid have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Bellingham. He has a look up. Now, can he find a finish? Valverde looking understandably energised after his goal. Great ball, and he's in here! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Crunching tackle. It's a pretty... And he's let fly! And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Bellingham has created one goal already. And it's Valverde. And it's made its way to him. The ball has bounced loose now. Gakpo. Oh, that's a key interception. Not much subtlety about that challenge. No, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Valverde, Tchouaméni, look at the space here. Gakpo, Ekitike, Rudiger. Now it's Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. Little doubt, that is a foul. Konate has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
McAllister. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And there is the half-time whistle. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que el estadio dispone de una sala de objetos perdidos que permanecerá abierta entre semana en horario de oficina. Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 18, el dorsal 15 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 6, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 12. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Tchouaméni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And he shoots! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches. Followed up. And he's had a hit! Goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
And that's it. That was always inevitable.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And a chance! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Madrid still have the cards to affect this game. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Madrid finding their passes. Gravenberch. McAllister. Howson spots it and intercepts. That's really well cleared. Bellingham.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can.
Just takes a shot! Goal! And again they hit the front.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Liverpool take the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough.
And the shot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now that's well seen too. Endo. Ekitike. Bellingham looking for a runner. And he's intervened well there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, super find. Mbappe. And the shot! It's there! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Quite a thriller this one's become.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Now it's Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he can clear it away. Just eases him off the ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Tchouaméni. There's the shot! Oh, yes! It's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And here's Gravenberch. Tries a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
That has not gone well. Lobbed in behind. It's a promising run he's making on the right. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
We have already started here.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Decent chance! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That looks a cracking ball, and he's managed to get free.
Gravenberg gets good distance on it.
Now it's Gakpo. And the through ball. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He has found the way through. McAllister getting this one clear. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Just the keeper to beat!
And he's quick to get it clear again.
And that's a throw-in.
And here's Gakpo. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Ekitike clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Alaba. It's a good run down the left-hand side.
Well, played right into his path.
Takes a shot! And it's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Can he get it through? He is through here. So much time and space.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And the comeback is complete! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind
Gakpo! Rudiger with the clearance.
Eder Militao gets rid without sophistication. Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Mbappe.
He's come in hard. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this looks promising in terms of...
He's trying to shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Played into space. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, what a ball! Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, that has changed the dynamics. Great chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. Alaba plays it short. Mbappe, this looks pro chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Picked out brilliantly, shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Tries to play it through. Corner it is. Madrid have their second corner now. Gakpo with the clearance. Eder Militao. Nicely weighted ball. Swings it across.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Alaba.
3 minutos de descuento.
Mbappe. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's worked it through. Rudiger. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's intervened well there. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. So we're just... There's the shot! Corner number 3 coming up. Alaba with the short one. Ball driven towards the far post. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. And he's there to retrieve it. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Dink through. It's a goal kick. Camavinga. And that's put paid to a promising move. Camavinga cuts out the pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And he's in on goal! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Isak. Ball's gone out of play. Liverpool finding their passes. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Gakpo. Rudiger. Bellingham. Konate cuts it out. Now, can they get him away? Nice looking ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Not the most convincing of passes. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Out towards the flank. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's neat. Bajcetic gets a foot in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's made its way to him. He could... And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on... Oh, he's been caught on it here! That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Isak. Knocks it out wide. Howson. Bellingham, who has set up 2 goals. Mbappe. Bellingham. Camavinga. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's on it, can he get away? Gakpo. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a promising position. He's got away. And he shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. It's a pretty loose pass. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Vinicius Junior, can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
En el minuto 85, el dorsal 7.
So now the difference is 3. He won't be happy with that one. Rudiger. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Howson. Tchouameni. Camavinga. Eder Militao. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Good ball, good take. That is lovely. It is a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short.
2 minutos de descuento.
That's very neat. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Alaba appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, and, you know, I think it appears to have been bothering him for a while.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. Not the most accurate pass. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that's that. Madrid have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. a great performance by any measure. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the... Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. That is a brilliant interception, and he's quick to get it clear again. McAllister gets a good foot in there. Now it's Mbappe. This looks promising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Nicely shaped ball. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Junior, in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position.
Goes for a shot! There it is! The breakthrough strike!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Gravenberg, probing pass. Oh, played right into his path. And he's running through, and a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
That's not going far. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Now it's Mbappe. It's a searching pass, and he cuts out the supply. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham. Can he finish? Goal! They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too.
Big header! They've scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And yes, it's him again. Madrid go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Konate spots it and intercepts. Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Camavinga, and it's Bellingham. That's a nicely weighted pass. Gravenberg. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. That's the keeper's ball. Bellingham, who has set up 2 goals. Now it's Bellingham, and he's worked it through. Now it's Mbappe. Shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
They've played it short. Opts to play it back. This might spell danger. McAllister, no way through. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Gravenberg. Isaac. Ekitike. He's had it taken off him. Vinicius Junior. Alaba finds himself offside.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bellingham. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Madrid come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Madrid are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And the game has already resumed here. Vinicius Junior turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Gravenberch. Bajcetic. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Camavinga looking to play him in. Oh, that's a key interception. Kerkez with the clearance. Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Might be danger here. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid have themselves a chance from the spot. Alisson will have to save it here or there's real trouble. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
Now it's Isak. And he can clear it away. Konate.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And here's Isak. Bellingham. Camavinga. Madrid looking to pass their way through. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, Isak! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. That's a nicely shaped ball. Little doubt, that is a foul. Well, no messing about, it is red. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Oh, that's fabulous! A finish of true class! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So now the difference is 3. Madrid finding their passes. Can he get it through? Now it's Gakpo. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Passing nice and neat. Bajcetic. And the counter is on. That is good alertness. Alaba. Tchouameni. And he has been fouled there. Bajcetic. Clipped into space. Eder Militao clears it away, knocks it into space. Alexander-Arnold. It's Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. And the shot! McAllister. Oh, they can break here. And it's Alaba. And it's been played through. No, that's been intercepted. Kerkez. He's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper was and then produce a beautiful response.
Madrid are having a ball here. He's a sharp little ball here. And that tries a shot! And he's hit it too high.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Played into space, and he was quick to react. Gakpo. Eder Militao makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's in a great position here, pinches it off him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Konate, and it's McAllister. Bajcetic. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well, that looks a decent ball. Bajcetic. McAllister. And that's that. Madrid have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get...
Chance! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Mbappe brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I really like the look of Florian Wirtz, Peter. What's impressed me most is his decision-making, which has been grown through his youth years. That comes from his wonderful understanding of the space around him, and he can dictate the tempo of his play accordingly. And he's going to be a superstar in years to come.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Alisson punts it upfield. Nice physical challenge. Wirtz! He is through here! Ekitike! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Ekitike is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Well, played right into his path. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Shot could be on. Camavinga! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Now it's Wirtz. Ekitike. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Now it's Mbappe. Wirtz threads one in. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Can he get on the end of this? And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, nicely intercepted. And they've got rid. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
That's the keeper's ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now this could be a chance. Bellingham. Alaba. Well, looks a good ball through. He's found a way through. Oh, he's had a shot! Off the post. That's an imaginative pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he was quick to react. And it's Szoboszlai. That is good alertness. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Good read, needed to be cleared without complication. Rudiger. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Szoboszlai. Can he get it through? Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the shot! And he's being shifted off it. Bellingham. Gravenberg. And they can counter here.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Szoboszlai. Now it's Gakpo. And it's Szoboszlai. Alaba. Alaba. Looking for a run-up. Good ball over the top.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Van Dijk clears. And there is the half-time whistle. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Que permanecerá abierta entre semana en horario de oficina.
And the action is back on the way.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And the counter is on. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He won't be happy with that one. Wirtz. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's neat. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. Alexander-Arnold ready to try one. And a real chance to break the deadlock. He's trying the shot. Against the crossbar. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it out wide. He's being urged to shoot. Shoots! Isak. Now it's Gakpo. That ball looks a good one. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Almost an hour gone. Nicely weighted ball. Wirtz picks it up out wide.
That's good defensive concentration.
No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, what a canny finish!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, sweet feet. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior! And he's heaved it away. Looking for the run. No way through, so back it comes. And he's there to clear it. Ekitike.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Camavinga. And here's Bellingham. And here's Vinicius Junior. Gravenberg getting this one clear. Now it's Mbappe. That's tidy. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's made sure that's not getting through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a little off target. He's a sharp little ball here. Deftly away. And claimed it back swiftly. Ah, he's given it away.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. There's the header! It's a goal! Finally the breakthrough!
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Camavinga promptly onto that, and that is that.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
No, again there's no way through. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Now that looks a decent ball. And that's that. Relief finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Vinicius Junior voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway. Oh, shooting chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And that's been won straight back. Gravenberch. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Bellingham! Bellingham! Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This to go one up. Not much more than a formality.
It reached its target, but it was almost stopped from maybe good goalkeeping homework.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Just eases him off the ball. Gravenberch. More and more pressure on the ball here. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Konate promptly onto that, and that is that. Some resolute defending there. Alaba. That is a great pick out. Face to face with the keeper. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gakpo. Ekitike. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. And he cuts out the supply. Howson. Alaba. Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. Konate spots it and intercepts. Wirtz. Ekitike. Picked out Gakpo! And it's Gravenberch. So much chance! It's a loose ball. Alaba. Bellingham. Szoboszlai. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Wirtz. Ekitike. Eder Militao. Oh, this is a terrific run. Gravenberch. Now it's Wirtz.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Konate calmly anticipates. Gravenberg. Liverpool finding their passes. Ekitike is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Szoboszlai. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cleared without complication. And here's Gakpo.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's
Habrá un
Gakpo.
minuto de descuento.
Can he get it through? With Rudiger. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Madrid have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Madrid carrying a one-goal lead. Gravenberg. Gomez. Alaba. Now it's Isak. Now it's Gakpo. Isak is onto this. Isak was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, they've got it again. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Bellingham. And it's made its way to it. Takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gakpo clears it away. And it's Camavinga. And here's Camavinga. And he's well positioned here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's managed to get free. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that has been knocked clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's a sharp little ball here. Bellingham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Gakpo. Chance here to counter. With Rudiger. Now, can they get him away? Camavinga. And it's Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's had a shot! Vinicius Junior. It's Bellingham. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Strokes it back. Nicked it back promptly. Alaba. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Gakpo. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the shot! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And it's Rudiger. Nicely weighted ball. Good read, needed to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Mbappe. Oh, important interception. Gomez gets it clear. Alexander-Arnold. This looks promising. Lovely, now then. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture. Now, power or placement? It's there! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead.
It looks to be the correct call, Peter, and in the circumstances it really had to be.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Alisson gets it away. 2 minutes to be added on. He came in hard, very hard, and he's quick to get it clear again. So that's it. It is all over. Madrid have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.